everybody. I managed to sprain my wrist, so I'm having to work pretty much one-handed today and with a sling. But I have all the kids here with me, pretty much, because I wanted to show you all of them together. There's Little Jay, Miss Tink, Florabelle, and Parker, who is, that's what I decided to name her big brother. And here's Robert Stephen and Miss Alana Michelle. I haven't been playing with them a whole lot lately because I've been concentrating on getting Benjamin his hair rooted. I've still got this portion back here to finish off. And I've been doing some crochet work and working on painting. I've got my easel set up today, and the last couple of days I've been working on a painting, except that it's been raining an awful lot, so I haven't been able to spend much time working on it. And I've got a lot more to do. This is just the background basically put in. And I've been playing around with my calligraphy pens, and which unfortunately today, since my hand is all messed up, it doesn't look all that great. But here is my mailing address: Patricia Norwood, Post Office Box 934, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74101, 0934. If you wanted to get in touch with me by mail, and my my email address is norwoodpatricia48@gmail.com. And of course my Patreon page, Patreon page, https://patreon.com/capital P, capital N, capital H, lowercase a and d, capital R. That's how you get in touch with me. And it's been a really, really rainy week, and it's going to be another really, really rainy week. I don't know how I'm going to get anything done, but why don't you guys sit over here for a few minutes. My new guinea beans have sprouted, the ones that I started here in the house. And if it ever quits raining, they will be transferred outside. But I am so proud. My radishes are doing well, and the new guinea bean, there they are, is doing excellent. And I'm glad, because neither the radishes or the new guinea bean is something that is going to be real hard to keep alive. I used to have a really, really green thumb, and I would always have a porch jungle every year when I was living over in the apartments, and I had planters going all year round and would keep them alive for 2 or 3 years at a time. And so now I'm not doing as well with that, and I don't know what happened. Last couple of years seems like nothing has managed to survive through a full season, let alone perennials. Well, the last time I had some vegetables growing up in front of the bedroom over here, and we had to have the cable man come in and find out what was wrong with the internet, the wire, coming from the pole to the house. Well, he decided to trample even over by the fence where the vegetables were in getting to the wire that he had to deal with. So there went that vegetable garden. So this year we're going to plant it in a different spot, just in case. But yeah, we're fixing to get another round of storms coming in today, in just a half an hour or so. The sky's very gray and overcast, and the humidity is like, well, close to 100%. So I'm not breathing real good, because I've got the kind of asthma that really acts up worse when it's super humid. So that's that. And I'm waiting for Patrick to get off work. His schedule's been kind of weird this week. And they at first he wasn't going to have but just one day this week, and then they finally got around to revising the schedule, and so he's working today and tomorrow and Friday, which before they revised the schedule, all he was going to be working was Friday, and I'm like, how are we going to manage to pay bills? Because the first is getting ready to come up on us, and we've got bills that are coming due. So, and I'm on the 1st, I am ordering the kit for the doll that I'm doing for my cousin and his wife. And I've got to order blonde hair for her, and I've got the green eyes, I think, so I'm not worried about that. And then I've got to order some clothes for her. So, clothes and stuff like that. All the accessories to go in her box that she's going home with. And I think she's going to get an Ashley awake. Since I've got an Ashley asleep for me, so I'm going to do an Ashley awake for her. And I may order 2 Ashley awakes. That way I can do one for me. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of dolls now. I'm thinking that my reborn collection is pretty close to being full. I'm not sure that I'm going to get a whole lot of dolls after this. Doll kits. I'll probably go back to just painting, and crochet work after I finish off my dolls. Because unless I get sales, like this one for my cousin, there's a potential sale. I just don't think I'm going to be doing reborning, painting the kits, much after this. So I'll be doing other things. But I'll have my babies out and about and let you see them every so often and change their clothes and have them have new outfits and things. So, yeah, Parker's going to have special clothes. Right at the moment, I've got a pair of pants on him that are too big for him just to accommodate his tail. So he's got one of Little J's pants on. I need to probably get pants like would fit Robert Stephan, and then make an adjustment for the fact that he has a tail. Cut a little hole in the seam somewhere so he can have his tail poke through. Right at the moment, he's wearing one of Robert Stephan's shirts. He can't have onesie because of his tail, so he's got to have shirts, which means I'm going to have to invest in a bunch of shirts for him, and So that's something that's coming up. I don't know. I've got things that have got to be done. I've got to go to the doctor, pretty soon and take care of this. And I've got a funeral coming up. I'm not sure when yet, but soon, because my mother is dying from brain cancer. And the doctor has given her like just only a few weeks, and every day right now is a blessing. But she's gotten to the point that she's getting to the vegetable stage. She's not able to sit up or stand up on her own. They're having to feed her. She's confused a lot of the time, getting the dementia that's associated with the brain cancer. And I sent her an email here a week or so ago, and I sent her one for Mother's Day, but she was so sick that she didn't, she couldn't respond to it. And I don't know that she's actually doing much with her emails anymore now. She may not be able to at all. And I haven't heard from my brother, so when it gets really bad, he's going to let me know when it's time to go up to Claremore for the funeral. It's hard to deal with it. It's really hard to deal with the fact that I'm losing my mother. You always think you're going to have your mother with you all the time. But no. And it was really bad when I lost a daddy 10 years ago. And I think Mama's heart kind of gave out on her as far as wanting to live after Daddy died. So, it's been 10 years. And in my family, the women just don't outlive the men by more than 5 or 10 years. So, Granny outlived Grandpa by about that amount of time. And now Grandma Carrie, she lived a long time after Grandpa died, but she was about 90 when she died, and Granny Redfern was 90 or so when she died, and Mama is about 90 now. So every day is a blessing. Every day is a blessing that I still have her with me. But I wish I could go up to Claremore right now, where she's at, and hold her and hug her and tell her how much I love her and how much I miss her, and how hard it's going to be to let her go. But we will be there. Anyway, I'm starting to blather on. If you liked what you saw, please, if this is your first time here, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you came by, please leave a comment down in the comments below so I know you were here. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Bye-bye.